Good morning. My mom and I are here, partway up the Mount Sanitas trail in Boulder, Colorado. And I left the GoPro 11 at home, so I'm doing this with the backup GoPro Hero 9. And I have no media mod, so my apologies that the audio is terrible. We're heading up the Mount Sanitas trail, and then we're going to come down the Sanitas Valley Trail on the way back. But this thing is no joke. We have just been going straight up. Check it out. My mom was saying this was like the Manitou incline, and I would not argue with that. And that's where we parked down there at the Centennial Trailhead, and then we had to hike down the street for a second to pick up the trail. We're looking at about 3.2 miles on this loop with over a 1,300 foot elevation gain. So it's no joke. This thing goes up the entire time. This Mount Sanitas trail is really scenic. Look at those crazy rocks. And we're continuing to go up this thing. It's pretty relentless. Well, I am a little sad that I left the GoPro 11 at home, but at the same time, I'm thankful that I have this extra GoPro Hero 9 that I keep stashed in my backpack for emergencies such as this. Because this is just too pretty of a day. I would have been really mad if I couldn't have captured it on video. And that's a crazy looking rock down there. Kind of looks like the side profile of a knight in armor. All right, let's continue on. I see stairs up ahead. It's about 8 o'clock right now. We just stopped for a quick 1-minute break to get rid of the jackets. I'm not really sure what time we started. I'm thinking around 7:30. I didn't look at the official start time because I didn't think I was going to be doing any video. But yeah, we're getting up in the sun and it is starting to warm up. This is a beautiful day. Yeah, last time we did this hike, we hiked up the valley trail and we came down this way. And that's why we're like, we don't remember this being this hard. I was like, yeah, because we came down it. We never went up it. But this thing is no joke. It just starts going straight up. But we're really far above the road down there. So, I mean, we're knocking it out. Yeah, check it out. See if I can get you guys a shot of the road. There it is. That's looking over the city of Boulder, Colorado. And it is a beautiful day. We're talking 0 wind. There's some really cool rocks along this trail. And then I'm not sure what all these white bags are, but we've seen a bunch of them. Let's take a closer look. They're filled with rocks. This thing is nuts. Super duper steep. I mean, it's gotta flatten out up here. It can't continue on like this. I mean, we're going straight up this thing. I'm back to being Wheezy McCheesy out here. It's like the asthma's kicking in. This trail up here is pretty gnarly. Pretty much just hiking over big rocks. Oh, actually, it looks like it snakes through right here. All right, good. I mean, we can't have much more elevation gain to do. We've already done a lot of it. All right, we're on this final mellow section, and I think all we have left is the summit cone. Probably looking at a couple hundred more vertical feet. I don't know, I'm not really sure, because I didn't bring the GPS either. That's all right, we're still gonna get the summit, even though I didn't really prepare with the equipment. That's got to be the summit up there. It has to be, because we don't have that much further to go. We got to get up there though, so it's not over yet. We're finally hitting this right hand turn up here, which means that this is the home stretch. That is going to be the summit. All right, let's do it. Let's knock out this home stretch. It's 8:48 right now, which means that took us roughly an hour and 20 minutes. But this is it. Summit of Mount Sanitas. All right, we've been sitting up on the summit for not even 15 minutes. It's about 9:05 right now, but it's a little crowded up here, so it is time to go. It's time to head on back, and we're gonna go straight down this east ridge for a few minutes. It's really steep over here, and then we're gonna hit that Sanitas Valley Trail, and that should go fast. This trail is just as gnarly over here. I mean, this is pretty much just hiking down a bunch of rocks. There's not really a trail. We just hit this real icy section. Whoa. I feel like I've got about a 70-30 chance of falling down right now. Wow, this is really slick. I mean, what could be slicker, whoa, than ice? How about ice with a fine layer of dirt on top? Yeah, that is treacherous right there. Just take real teeny tiny steps. Or take a big giant one. Although this thing is short, this is not an easy trail. We're talking straight up and then straight down. Yeah, this is a really nice little hike. However, it is crowded. You just got to prepare for it. Prepare to see a bunch of runners and just people all over the place. Is this the trail even? We're having to make our way down this real steep section. It's pretty much just a free-for-all right here. Nice. Yeah, I vaguely remember that real steep section from the first time we did this. But yeah, this is kind of discombobulated coming down this east ridge. Well, the trail's down there somewhere. We're literally just picking our way through rocks. Nice. All right. Personally, I think we're off the main trail. I do not believe this is it. This seems incredibly sketchy. I don't remember it going down over here. But we're gonna stay on this thing now that we're on it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. There's no way this is the main trail. No way. Yeah, I don't think this is the main trail at all. I mean, this thing is like super sketchy, real loose. Doesn't seem like many people have been on it, and I don't remember it. I think we should have went down the other side of this ridge. I think we got lost up there in all those rocks. It looks doable from here on out. We're going to be able to make our way back down to the road. But yeah, this is not the official trail at all. The real trail loops around to the north and goes up by some houses. And it's a much nicer trail too. And of course, that's the worst move, right here at the very bottom. Yeah, be careful on that slanted rock right there. Oh yeah, you did that way better than I did.
The words weren't even out of your mouth. Split.
That was like, I don't know, like Elvis Presley coming down on one knee or something. Well, we pretty much made it down that section without any accidents. She slipped there at the end, but that really wasn't a full-on fall. She didn't go down, so it doesn't count. That was funny though. Yeah, we definitely went down the wrong way, which is 100% my fault because I'm the one leading this expedition. Yeah, that's looking back up at what we have just come down, and that is definitely not the way. We just need to get out of here without killing ourselves, and we'll be good to go. We just got to get on that road. Oh, wow. This is the very last of it, and then we should pop out on the road. Yeah, this is brutal. Well, it's not as good as it could have been if we would have stayed on the trail. I can't believe we messed this up. I just did my own Jackson 5 slide down the ice. About ripped my groin into 2 pieces. Well, we're not quite out of it yet, but we're almost there. Just gotta work it up and over this little hill, and then we'll drop in on the road. Yeah, I can see the trail coming down way up here, and then it goes down the other side. We just did a big old shortcut. Instead of coming down way over here, we're making a beeline straight for it. I cannot believe we just came down that way. That was totally wrong. But it was kind of fun, and we didn't see any people over there. But yeah, you can see way up there, there's a person coming down. That's where we should have been. Oh well, stuff happens. I think we improvised pretty nicely, and we're just about out of it. All right, guys, and we're on it. The rest of this is going to be a cakewalk. Wow, and we came down like way back in there and then followed the gully out. And like I said, that is not the way to go. And that's Green Mountain sticking up in the background. Looking pretty massive, actually. We're both loving how easy this road is right now. Compared to all that loose rock, this is nice. That's like the ultimate hill to sled down. until you go smashing into one of those rocks. All right, it is just now 10:12, which means it took us about an hour and 10 minutes to come down this thing. Well, I may have left my camera at home. We may have went the wrong way, but we still did it. And that was a pretty fun little hike. Way more adventurous than I thought it was going to be. And this trail split right here signifies that we have completed the loop. All right, we're going to continue on in this direction out to the road, and then we're going to have to hike up the road, probably not even 1/10 of a mile, up to the Centennial Trailhead. Yeah, my apologies for not recording this section of the hike this morning, but I really didn't think I was going to do any video. And we're back, Centennial Trailhead. Looking at about 3.2 miles on that hike with over a 1,300 foot elevation gain. About an hour and 20 to get up to the summit, and roughly an hour and 15 minutes to get down. Well, we hope you enjoyed that hike, and until the next one, y'all, peace.